Hey guys, good morning. Brad Krantz, welcome. Hey, today, Friday, I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurship. We'll be covering another session on it next week on the characteristics, but today I want to go through the three P's of entrepreneurship. I think, again, we hear a lot about jobs, a lot about this company hiring, that company hiring, and, growth of jobs in the country, and that's all great and fine, but I think it really starts with entrepreneurship. So as an entrepreneur, I wanted to talk about it. The three P's of entrepreneurship might be a little oversimplistic to some. I can agree with that, but I think it gives us I like the alliteration, patience, persistence, and passion, but I think it gives a nice sum of what it takes if you're going to jump from, say, from the job realm into the realm of entrepreneurship. So we're going to cover the three P's of entrepreneurship today. The first one is patience. I think we've all heard that Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It just, nothing was. Ford Motor Company, Boeing, Microsoft, they weren't built in a day. And, no businesses. I think there's very few, if any, overnight successes, and you got to be careful with these get rich quick schemes that promise no investment, basically no time, and in 2 or 3 days you're going to have X number of hundreds or thousands of dollars, guys. That's kind of a pipe dream there. The majority of long-lasting businesses take time to grow and thrive. I know when I was building my insurance business years ago, it took time to prospect, to build up the clients, to build up the renewal income off policyholders. It was no overnight or a week or 2 months. It took a few years to really get it rolling. So you need to understand that. If you're starting out as an entrepreneur, it's important to have the virtue of patience. So just realize that. Number two, persistence, like patience, it's not natural for everyone. Let's be honest, you're going to hear a lot of no's before you hear a single yes. And having been in sales for a number of years, that's very true. You don't just show up and everybody says yes. You go through a lot of no's to get those yeses. But without persistence, entrepreneurial dreams or ventures can go up in smoke. And I think a great example of persistence is right up in my own neck of the woods here in Seattle, Amazon. When they started out in the early 90s, they had to borrow a lot of cash, and it was doubtful whether they were ever going to get over that hump and succeed, but their persistence, Jeff Bezos' persistence, paid off to where now Amazon's a household word. It's a $1 trillion market value company, but it took persistence for them to be successful, and it'll take persistence for you as an entrepreneur as well. Thirdly is passion. You've got to have a drive to succeed, right? You've got to be a self-starter. Nobody's telling me to do this video today. I'm doing it of my own volition because I'm a self-starter. But that's the key to our source of energy, our motivation, and even hard work. Passion, if anyone ever tells you that entrepreneurship is easy, they're either lying or they're not a real entrepreneur. Okay, being an entrepreneur is not easy. Starting a business isn't easy. Being an entrepreneur, business owner, CEO takes a lot of work. And one of my favorite sayings here, the price of success is hard work. You've got to be willing to do that. And that means maybe countless nights of without sleep, meetings, you got phone calls, emails, even hard labor. But passion is what's going to drive you. Got to have a vision to drive your passion, to fuel you to go out and do what you want to do. My passion is really to help people economically, to be able to empower them so that they can improve their financial situation. So you got to find out what your passion is, and that's going to drive you if you're an entrepreneur. So thanks for joining me today on the three P's of entrepreneurship. If you like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I hope you got some value out of it. I hope maybe these three P's made sense to you. You're also welcome to connect with me on social media at the links provided. Have an awesome Friday. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.